Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to my apostle, elders, and great millstone that taught me this truth. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that push this word on truth and sincerity. Alright, this is the brother Amon coming to you with another lesson in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. I just want to pretty much get into how does, where the light of the world, this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, is the light that gives us the shine to be able to navigate through this world and show everybody what righteousness looks like, man. So I'm gonna just get right into the scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying. And I want to start out in John 8:12, and it reads, "Then spake Yahushua again unto us, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life." Right? It says, Yahushua spake unto his disciples, man, and he said, he is the light of the world, and he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness. Right? So we coming in the spirit of Yahushua, man, Yahushua, that we coming in that spirit of light, man. We know that light is representative of righteousness, man. Alright, it says that we shall not walk in darkness, because we all know when we was in the world, we was in darkness, man. Not knowing who we were, not knowing who our power was, not knowing any of the ways of righteousness, man. We were just a part of the world. The world is darkness, man. Okay? It says, he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life, right? So we following after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, meaning we're going to have the light of light, man. It's like it's the light of life. We're going to have that everlasting life that, the Lord promised his disciples, man. If we follow in his ways, man. Because we know when the Lord walked the earth, man, he didn't go off not one time, man. He kept the law perfect, right? So when he was on the earth, he gave an example of how to live righteously, man. So we have to take that example and apply that in our daily lives. But in this day and age, it's impossible to keep the laws 100% like he did, man. But man, that's the battle, that's the fight we gotta do, man. Because at the end of the day, that's one of the burdens that we have to carry, when putting our cross on our back, man. But we come in with this light, man. This light is what brings us back to life, man. Okay? Because, like I said, the world is full of darkness. So these people, out here that are Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that's wicked. They live in darkness, man. So we have to be able to show them what righteousness looks like. That's why when we come out there on the highways and byways and make these videos, man, we're giving our pistols and showing you, telling you how you get right according to the scriptures, man. We give an example unto the people on what righteousness is supposed to look like. Alright? This is John 1:4, and it reads, "In him was life, and the life was the light of men." Alright, so in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is life, man. He said that he gave the light unto men, right? And the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended night, right? So, while we out there walking in our everyday lives, man, us having this knowledge, wisdom, understanding is the light that shineth in the darkness, man. That's why, when people talk to us, they notice there's something different about us. They notice that, we don't take part in certain things in the world, that's wicked. And it says that they can't comprehend it because they don't know what's different about you. They know, it's something, especially the ones that knew us, before we came into this truth. They know it's something that's in us that didn't change, man. And that change came from us coming into the light, us coming into the truth, man. Us being reborn, man. So when we get this truth, it changes you as a person. You become a better man because you get that wisdom, and knowledge, and understanding from the Lord, and he changes you into a better man to show you, hey, this is what you need to obtain so that you can have everlasting life, man. Okay? But it said the darkness can't comprehend it because the 2/3, man, they're so accustomed to living in darkness, man. They can't understand, what righteousness is, man. They don't want to see the light because they're accustomed to being asleep. They want to be in darkness, man. All right, that's why the scriptures tell you that, we gotta come up out of that darkness. We gotta come into the light, because it's like, the analogy that they use, when somebody is on the brink of death, man, and they tell you, everything goes black and they see the light, they tell you that they go to the light, man, and then they're at peace. That's pretty much the envision of this truth, man, because like I said, in the world we was all dead, like the scripture tell you that he that wandereth out of the way of understanding is in the congregation of the dead. So we was all in that dead state at that one point. But when we woke up, we came into the light, man. So we were wandering, trying to find, wandering to that light. That's of the elect that was shown the light, and we went into it, and now we're in this better state, man. We're at rest finally, spiritually, and that physical rest is gonna come when we come into the kingdom of heaven. But as of right now, our spirit is at rest because we're in that light. Okay. This is Ephesians 5:14. It says, "Wherefore, if he saith, Awake thou that sleepeth, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach Yahushua shall give thee light." Right? So we gotta wake up out that dark slumber, man. Come back to your nationality. Come back to who you are as a person, which is, if you're a Negro, Latino, Native American, you are Hebrew Israelite, man. That's your true nationality. You shed that byword and the proverb that you were labeled as when you were born into this world. When you come back to your remembrance of who you are, according to the scriptures, man, that's the true children of God, man. You come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and realize that that's who our power is, man. You ultimately gain this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and you learn righteousness, man, and you practice that to the best of your ability, so you have a hope to be saved, man. Because these people that's in the darkness, they're gonna continue to be blind and ultimately walk into their destruction, man. But we want to see salvation. So the Lord gave us the light to show us the path to go on, so that we can see salvation, man. Okay. It says, I'm gonna read it again. "Wherefore, if he saith, Awake thou that sleepeth, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach Yahushua shall give thee light," man. And that's what the Lord has given us, man, through the gift of this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. He has given us the light, man. Okay? And what are we supposed to do with that light? Alright, this is John 12:35. It says, "Then Yahushua said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. While ye have the light, let darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Yahushua, and departed, and did hide himself from them." Right. So the Lord said, while you have the light, man, walk in the light. Let darkness come upon you. That's why you gotta, be diligent with this work, man. Hey, make your calling for, paraphrase, make your calling for your election, sure, man. Be diligent in your works, man. Do what you need to do so that you can have an opportunity to be saved and have that covering in the days of trouble, man. All right, do your videos, like study, pray, fast, of course, we gotta go out there and camp, man. But just do your due diligence, man. Otherwise, the darkness is gonna overtake you. We've seen the darkness overtake these people that have once had the light through, them falling out and them getting bugged out, man. That's the example that the Lord showed us of people letting the darkness overtake them, man. Okay, it says, "While you have the light, believe in it, that you may be the children of light," man. And we believe in this word, man. We believe wholeheartedly that this is the right path that we're going to take, man. We have to take, because as people trying to figure out what You know, what is the best move to pretty much help our people in this state, man. Our people have tried everything else under the sun, man, but they haven't tried the scriptures, man. The scriptures is the one and only way for us to truly get better as a people, man. Okay, this is what we have to do in order for us to be saved. All right, it says, that you may be the children of light. And that's what we are. That's what we are unto the world, so the people can see what righteousness looks like, man. We're shown as examples for the world to show you what righteousness looks like, man. Because that was intentionally what Yahweh Shemashah made the children of Israel for to be, is to be that light unto the world, to show the world what true righteousness looks like. And we're gonna show the world that when we get back in the kingdom of heaven, man, and have the complete rule of the universe. We're gonna show everybody and everything what righteousness looks like, man. Okay, but our people out here that's still in the darkness. They can't comprehend. They can't understand that because they're too engrossed in the darkness to want to come to light. They've become accustomed to being in the darkness, man. They love it. They don't understand, why the light, how powerful the light is, what this word can really do for them, man. Because they're giving them to Satan, man. Okay. This is John 3:19, and it says, "And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds are evil." And that's what I just said, man. The people love evil so much. They love the ways of this world, the ways of the so-called white man so much, but they rather be in darkness and in light, man. They love being black, man. They love being Mexican, Native American. They love, trusting the government, giving them to themselves unto these idols, these false religions, these false doctrines, everything under the sun. They love that, man, instead of the light, man. When we come out here and try to show them the right way, show them the ways of the Yahweh Shemashah, man, they shun it because they hate good, man. They love evil and they hate good. That's why the scriptures tell us that we're supposed to hate the evil and love the good, man, because that's what's going to show you, pretty much how we're supposed to live, man. We love what the Lord loves, man. We hate what He hates, and He hates the wickedness. He hates the darkness, man, because ultimately that brings death, man. He's all about life, man. And our people love darkness, so they love death, all right? They don't want to come into the light, man, because they're so accustomed to the ways of this place that they can't see no other way. They're the walking dead, pretty much, man. And so, once you in this zombified state, it's hard to pretty much get you out of there unless the Lord, He's dealing with you, all right? And He's only dealing with a select few men. That's why this truth is so precious, because, hey, it's many are called, but few are chosen. So if you are one that's chosen, it's a great blessing that we were given this light, man. So that's why we gotta make our call on election sure, man. Okay? This is Matthew 4:16. It says, "The people which sat in darkness saw great light, and to them which sat in the region of the shadow of death, light is sprung up." And that pretty much is showing you the path of some of those people that's in that darkness, how to get up out the darkness, man. All right? Because we all was in that great darkness at one point, but we woke up, and we made the proper changes that we needed to do so that we can walk on that path, man. The Lord showing us the way that we need to walk, man. And we're doing our best to stay on that path, man, that straight and narrow path, man. There's bumps and bruises along that path, but at the same time, hey, when you feeling around, you got that light, man, and you feeling around for the way to go, you're gonna hit bumps and bruises, man, but you still push through, man. All right, because ultimately what that's gonna do is make you a better person. Once you continue to walk on this road, man. That narrow way is what builds you up as a person. All right, you continue to grow, you know, and as the Lord increases you, you know, you gain more wisdom, you gain more understanding, you gain more knowledge, and you give that light to show others that are coming out that darkness how to get through that, man. Okay, this is Luke 11:34. It says, "The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thy whole body is also full of light." And that's us being focused on this truth, man. You know, we gotta keep our eyes single-mindedly on the kingdom of heaven, man. On righteousness, on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. And once that's your focus, your whole body is full of light, which is that wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. It says, "But when thine eye is evil, thy body is also full of darkness." All right. So when you focus on things of the flesh, you know, things of this world, it puts you back in that darkness, man. It makes you wicked. It makes you go off. That's why we gotta stay, you know, spiritual. Stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so that we can continue to be in that light, man. Because once you give yourself over to darkness, man, you become Satan's pawn, man. Alright. It says, "Take heed therefore that the light which is in thee is take heed therefore that the light which is in thee be not darkness." Alright, examine thyself, man. You know, if you feeling yourself, you know, starting to get swayed by the world, you know, pray to the Lord to you know, increase you and the spirit, you know, pray and fast the demons out for you, man, and continue to push through, man, and continue to fight until the kingdom, man. Okay, it says, "If thy whole body therefore be full of light, having no part dark, the whole shall be full of light, as when the bright shining of a candle doeth give thee light," man. Because you know, when you fully immerse yourself in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, and you grow in the spirit, in this word, man, that knowledge, the knowledge with understanding, it causes you to shine, man. Like it tells you, I think it's in Ecclesiastes, where, you know, knowledge maketh a man's face to shine, man. Ultimately, when we get in the kingdom of heaven, you know, we're gonna have that extra glow. You know, Lord willing, we be of the elect, man. We're gonna have that extra glow. All Israel is gonna glow, but you know, the light on the elect is gonna be, you know, on an even brighter, you know, standpoint than the rest of the Israel, man. That's how you're gonna know that those were the men that fought here in this captivity, man, and persevered and finished all the way through into salvation. Okay. And it says that if thy whole body therefore be full of light, having no part dark, the whole shall be full of light, as when the bright shining of a candle do give thee light, man. And like I said, that's gonna help lighten the way for others to see. You know, that's on the same path to see. Hey, that's the way I gotta go, man. You know, you look at the elder apostles, man. Their body was full of light, man, and we followed them. You know, but those are the candles that's gonna show us the way to the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, those are the paths that we gotta follow on as they walk, man. We see them as examples of, you know, what the Lord put down here for us to follow, man. You know, this is Matthew 5:14. It says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid, right? It says that we are the light of the world, man. You know, the elect, you know, the ones that's pushing this word, you know, doing our due diligence to push it. How about Shema Shah's message, man? It says we're the light of the world, and hey, we can't be hid, man. You know, no matter how much they try to flag the videos, no matter how much they try to hide us from the mainstream news, you know, try to hide the word, man. And it always shines, man. You know, videos are always gonna be pushed out, so that one gets taken down, you got like 50 coming in his place, man. Hey, this word is gonna continue to shine, man. Okay. It said, if neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick. So yeah, we get this light, man. We gotta shine it unto the world, so that they can see us, and so that we can show the ones that are on that path trying to get up out the darkness. We gotta show them how to come to the light, and how to persevere and follow through on that straight gate until they get to the kingdom of heaven along with us, man. It's like the analogy, I was saying in one of the older videos we did earlier this week. When you walking on that straight gate, man, all the brothers that's in this work, we all have some sort of light, man. So you got a brother that's coming to the faith, they see you walking, man. You are showing them the way to go on the straight gate, man. One brother might fall, and you show that other brother, hey, that's not the path you need to walk on, man. A brother might slip, man. You get him up, and you help him back up, man, and y'all keep on pushing, man. It's the same. We all on that same goal, so it's the way that we have to do to be an example unto others, so that we all can make it into the kingdom of heaven, when we all be able to elect. It says, and give it light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that's what we're doing when we make these videos. When we go out to camp, we do all types of things for the truth, man. We're letting our light be shown unto the whole earth, man. And we glorifying the how about Shema Shama as we do it, because he's the one that blessed us with this light, man. Alright? Because without him, we wouldn't have this, man. Alright, and I'm gonna prove that. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:26, and it says, talking about the wisdom, because the wisdom is the light that he gave us. Alright? It says, for she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the image of his goodness. So Yahweh Shema Shai, like I told you, he put his breath back into us, and that breath is what light that lit us up, man. When we woke up, we began to shine, man. We began to glow with the light that he gave us, and it pretty much, we're a mirror image of Yahweh Shema Shai to the world, showing you what righteousness looks like, as I keep saying, okay? Because it's the image of his goodness, man. So he uses this to show us on the path to walk on. All right, I got 2 more scriptures. I'm gonna close this out. This is Psalms 119 and 105, which says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Right? I say we're the ones. It's like we're pretty much being shown the way to walk unto the kingdom of heaven, man. We're walking on that narrow path, on that straight gate. This light is showing us the path we need to walk on, man, and it's going to continue to show us until the kingdom comes, man. The Spirit is going to guide us in everything that we do, especially into the coming times that we come into, man. That's what we're going to rely heavily on, is the Spirit, man. Okay, that's the light onto our path, man. All right, this is Proverbs 4:18. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. So the Spirit is what guided us, like you. The Spirit is what guides us, and what's going to continue to guide us into the kingdom of heaven, man. And the closer we get unto the kingdom of heaven, and the Spirit's going to get heavier and heavier, and that light's going to shine brighter and brighter, through our apostle elders, in the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. We're going to continue to shine until we get to that goal, man, which is the finish line, salvation. Okay. This gift that the Lord gave us, man, is special, man. So we can't hide this light, man. We gotta let it shine, all right? Because this world needs the light, man. Because as you see the state it's in, as it's being shrouded in darkness, so we gotta shine the light on all the wickedness done in this place, man, until we can make it righteous again. Alright? So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honor to my apostle, elders, and great millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to brothers out there who's pushing this word. No truth and sincerity, man. Shalom.